Hey guys, this is Klags, and today I have Powerpak. Say hi.
Hey guys.
Wow, that was really fast.
Yeah, I'm
Anyway,
really
so
excited.
today we have Generation 1 versus Death Before 9 on PL Waves V2. This was a preseason match, and yeah, it's interesting.
Got the two teams rolling out now. Blue's gonna be your Death Before 9 and Red's gonna be your G1s.
Yeah. There that wasn't using a normal medigun, which I agree with, and I believe that the red medic is using a normal medigun as well. Yes, festive medigun, which is good. You have the time to build the Uber before this round starts. You might as well have an Uber charge instead of crits.
So, it looks like Blue is building a little bit slow. They're only at about 90% when the gates open.
That means that Red technically has a slight Uber advantage. Not that I doubt that it's going to be worked on anyway. So yeah, we've got currently they're standing behind their wall area, just spamming the other team. Mini sentry action set up.
So on this map in particular, there's only one cart, and it's kind of a by-team cart. Whichever team's on the cart is going to be pushing it towards their end, and at any point, if the other team gains control, just starts pushing to the other side of the map.
Yep, and it looks like right now Blue managed to push it a bit over, but it looks like Generation 1 is pushing it back over, and they're probably going to take
when Blue tried to push it, they wiped about 6 players right there, so Red got a pretty good advantage off that.
Yep, and so, look, Jerry Spring, the UGC Ringer, actually taking out the Devilman. That's a very good pick for him, and he's going to come back, retreat back inside. The medic gets taken down by the spy. Don't get why that happened. And look at that engineer's crap. Yep. So, looks like right now...
Well, with the Blue medic down, Blue's not going to be able to push it much further, especially since Red has this Uber.
So, they're probably going to be able to take this next point, I would think, unless something really bad happens. It looks like the Heavy's pushing in on the side. The Heavy gets taken out by a headshot.
Staying out of danger. He's got a few players with him, but with this Heavy getting sniped, he's going to have to back up.
So yeah, they're backing out right now, and I heard from Zigzag that the other team spy is very good, so he's going to have to be careful.
Yeah, the Red medic's kind of caught out without any players near him, so this might end up bad for him.
He does have the Pyro right next to him, though, and that is going to be good. I don't know what this engineer is doing all the way out here. It seems kind of risky. And there's a spy. We can see it's a spy, obviously, but we can't.
Yeah, I got caught out, though.
Yep. Looks like right now, the scout's building up, and
then the medic got backstabbed.
Medic gets backstabbed. That is what you gotta be careful about. So, it looks like now, Bear That Wasn't has about 70% Uber charge, and he's probably going to be able to push out. Yeah, we can see that the Bear That Wasn't...
With the red medic dead, Blue's going to try to push out on that.
Yes. That's what I said. Anyway, so the Bear That Wasn't currently is camping inside this corner. They're trying to wait, and I think, yeah, they're probably going to come out and push this cart right now. Pyro coming in right there, and man, just push him back. Pyro usually doesn't do that. But anyway, Bear That Wasn't has 100%, and Castiel Surprise only has 30% now. So they're probably going to push out here. And they popped the Uber.
Alright, they popped it in a good place. Got a lot of Red players caught out. They have to back up. Now it's just a matter if they're able to get the kills.
And it looks like Bear That Wasn't is going to be juggled by the sticky bombs, so that is bad. This Heavy is in a bad spot. And I just... Anyway, we're going to look at...
They had a good position on the Uber, but they just didn't manage to clean up on the kills as the rest of their team ran away when they popped it.
Yeah. So right now the Heavy coming out. Looks like Thompson tries to get stab on Castiel Surprise. He's going to miss
a little
of
a failed stab, but he tried.
Yeah, he does.
But with the dead ring, he's going to be able to get away and try again.
Yep. And Thompson, I know he does get a lot of picks in this game, so that's going to be interesting.
And right there.
He gets him, too, so I don't really get what the Pyro, he isn't really protecting his combo as much as he should be right now. So, once again, the Bear That Wasn't is going to have a sizable Uber advantage, 50%. And it looks like they're going to be trying to pushing out of this door area. This door area is pretty hard to push out of because...
So it seems like a new cycle of Ubers.
Yep.
The red team failed to push, blue team tried, they failed on their own, and it cycled back and forth. It's 1 point, neither team being able to push through it.
Yeah, and this is a hard point to push through because there is that door. You don't know what's going on the other side. And, you know,
there is a second door, but neither team seems to be trying to take advantage of it.
And Zigzag takes out the Heavy. So, the Bear That Wasn't is currently stuck inside this corner right now, and I don't really know what he's doing. He's just standing there. I would heal your Devilman. Anyway, what's happening right now is the cart is actually stuck inside that door, so that whole advantage is not being used. Bear That Wasn't does have Uber now, and the Heavy is up. So
Oh,
it's up to
Spy
him
gets
to
some
see
nice
if they win.
stabs, taking out the soldier and medic.
The medic again gets
Red
taken
team
out.
dropping their meds, gonna have to try to back up if they don't want to be pushed by the blue Uber.
And the bear that does have the Uber charge, so I don't get why this spy keeps getting to the medic. It's not very good play by the Pyro.
Yeah, G1s aren't protecting their medic so well. Him getting picked twice by the spy so far.
So now we are going to get on the medic cam and try and see when he.
Alright, we got
this
4
Uber.
blue players pushing out, trying to get around out of that door. So far the red team hasn't pushed them, and so they're getting a little bit of positional advantage.
Yep, and it looks like there's a heavy right there, and
One heavy drops down with his team, just doesn't do too well against 4 players.
And look at that, they're taking up the high ground, and it looks like they're going to have a hard time. Medic is currently camping behind this crate so he doesn't get hit by any spam.
Blue team's getting a little advantageous. They only have 4 players up and they're still pushing the cart. I would back up if I were them.
Yeah, especially considering, I mean, they do have Uber, but you're not going to do much with the Scout and the heavy Uber. And yeah, it looks like right now they are backing up. And the down man...
Oh, Spy tried on the medic, but he got a fail stab. See if he can get a second pick. Nope, got taken out by the heavy.
And the Uber is popped, and it's pretty much just the heavy, and everyone, yeah, they're just going to run away from this.
Yeah, the medic got low on health through the mini-sentry, and he got a force pump out of him. So
Yeah, so,
not the best Uber, but he stayed alive.
In some ways, though, just get out. I don't know. We're seeing this. They're coming up once again. Castle Surprise only has 28%, and he's still using the normal Uber charge.
Oh, the demo got a nice trap up. The red team just wasn't paying attention. He got 2 players on it.
They got their demo man and their scout, so it's going to be a pretty good pick for them. Medic gets backstabbed again! And this is
Third
just
time that Spy has gotten the medic.
Tyrek Surprise, I believe. No, Death X. Wrong person, whatever. Death X just keeps getting the medic, and I don't know what they're doing. The medic should be kind of aware of this now. Blue is pushing out, and it's just the heavy out there. I'm surprised he hasn't been spammed more, and yeah, he's going to have to back up now. He's about 255 health.
Yeah, doing some good spam on the cart. Blue team's gonna have to back off, even though red team's down on players.
Yep. With his festive minigun. Anyway, it looks like he's currently waiting for his medic, which I don't know where the medic is. The medic, it seems, is coming up to him, but yeah, he's waiting for the rest of his team, obviously. And
so overall, as both teams are pushing the cart back and forth, red does have a teleporter up on blue's little balcony area, which means their players are teleporting in faster. So whenever blue team pushes out into the middle area, they're just getting flanked by the teleporting spawners.
Yeah. This area is hard. This area is very stalematy, and I think what this other spy needs to do is just try and get that teleporter down, make it that they have to walk to this area, and then they can probably push out, because as you were saying, they're basically having to face a constant stream of red players.
Even though the red team's not doing a great job protecting the medic, they're doing a good job keeping players by that teleporter, just keeping that area secure.
Castle Surprise has 77%, so if Thompson manages to stab him now, and yeah, it looks like he's standing in the corner. So yeah, he has about 86%, and now he better either keep this and pop it in. And it looks like, yeah, they're bringing their heavy around the flank side. He has Uber now, and I don't know, is he going to pop it? When is he going to pop it?
So red team pushed in, but they lost quite a few players, but now they pop the Uber, trying to clean up on the kills. They get the heavy.
Get the heavy, which is good, and
oh, the medic goes down.
Medic's down, that's a good pick. So now there's just the spy, the sniper, and the soldier, and the soldier is
See if the
very
spy
hurt.
can get a fourth. Yep, spy gets another backstab.
Spy gets the demo man too, and that's just. And now the medic is caught out, and he
the
gets
medic
taken
goes down
down.
to the soldier.
So let's take a look at Zigzag. Get some picks here. Probably not gonna get one in here, but let's see what.
Oh, red respawners from that teleporter come right in and keep pushing the cart.
Just
So
a
even with
problem.
the medic down, they're gonna still be able to push this.
So I don't. To be honest, Death X is getting picks, and they are good. But you also got to take out that teleporter. Teleporters are very, very important.
Blue team's
this
getting
map.
good picks, but they're not just following up on it. They're not pushing the cart. They're not moving themselves forward. So they're just keeping this back
Oh, and
position,
there's a
and they're
spy.
not able to do much with it.
Oh, the spike is taken out. I thought he could take them in. Anyway, yeah, you gotta push when you have an advantage, and they just haven't been doing that. Scout looks like he's pushing the cart actually without anyone touching him. Interesting.
Yeah, they start pushing the cart, and blue team immediately backs up. They don't try to take any kind of positioning off
It's
of
just
it.
a scout and a demo man. I think the heavy medic could take that on. But anyway, Castle Surprise has 67%, 70% now. So if he can
right
build
now,
this
red
up,
team has the medic up, gaining the Uber. Blue team only has 3 players. It should be an easy push for red, but they're taking the high positioning, which should help them out on the push.
yeah. Castle Surprise, if we can get this Uber up, this round is almost pretty much over. because yeah, they can just hold him in there.
Red
Looks like
team
he's
may
getting
have been able to
shot.
dry push that, but looks like they're gonna wait for the Uber and push off that.
I mean, there's not really anyone in this area, and there's the Uber.
They're spawn camping a little bit, but it might work out for them.
Spawn camping works, and no one is pushing the cart. No one is, absolutely no one is near this cart, and no one is pushing this cart.
Players and nobody was pushing.
So now look, the soldier is pushing it now, but they would literally have had that game won if they just pushed the cart there. And now here's the heavy on the cart. That's going to be very hard to stop.
They had a good 40 seconds to push that with no blue players, and they just didn't do it.
Yep, and so, yeah, I think they're still going to keep this up, but they could have gotten a much better time. Heavy actually is taken out by the Spy. Very good play there, and it looks like this push has failed. Spy is coming up behind, and he gets the Heavy. So, yeah, I think this cart's going in.
Yeah, blue team failed to move up after killing the red team, and then the red team just got the pushback.
Yep. It's the call and good round, and it was. What I'm mostly seeing is just that a lot of mistakes from both teams.
Well, it's mostly positioning mistakes. Teams seem to be making good decisions, just holding rather than moving forward.
Yeah.
And with the scores, we can see Blue Medic is actually getting outpointed by 3 other classes on his team.
Yeah, that's not good. The medic should always be the highest pointing player. Except maybe
getting outpointed by the Spy, Demo, and Heavy.
And the
Demo and Heavy, you can kind of understand if they're playing well, but Spy himself, that means he had a really good round.
And Death X did have a very good round. He got 3 medic picks. And medic picks are good. I don't have to tell anyone that. I think they probably know. Castle Surprise building up Uber once again. Bear that wasn't a bit behind. It's only by like 5% points. I think they'll be fine. 10 seconds left.
Even though, playing through the 2 rounds, Red Team seems to be able to build a little bit better than Blue Team.
And I don't get why that is. Usually in setup time, the setup time is just the same, so the medic should be constantly healing. The medic gun will charge at the fastest.
Constantly healing overhealed players, and if you heal an overhealed player, your Uber will build slower.
Yep, but in setup time, the medic gun charges at the fastest rate. That's why self-damage
Maybe he's
doesn't
having
work.
a little bit of disconnect problems there.
Okay. So, yeah, once again, they're kind of doing this thing where they just camp by their wall area and spam into the other team. Not really doing much.
So both teams kind of hold the high ground and hope the other team's the one that decides to push.
And it looks like Red decided to push. Scout gets taken out fairly quickly. This engineer is going to die. I would be surprised if he stays alive. And yeah, he dies, but the Heavy comes down, and that is going to be bad for them.
So yep, Red Team tried to push, lost a lot of players, and Blue Team just came down and cleaned up.
Their medic is down, and he's going to be responding in about 8 seconds. The barrel wasn't as down as well, so I don't think definitely didn't pop their Uber, so I don't get what that was about.
Both medics died before they got the Uber, or they just
Before they got
dropped.
the Uber? Because I'm guessing at the setup time, they basically all had like 9%, so yeah, pop it, don't drop it. Anyway, DB9 Squill's getting mobbed, and I would run away. It looks like he's going to try and come up behind, and Red's pushing the cart. DB9 Squill is actually sitting here, and oh, is he going to come up behind? He does! Takes out the soldier, takes out the demo man. Very good play by this Heavy, and it looks like he is out. No, he's not, and he takes out the mini sentry. Sentry's just so stupid. So, good play by the Heavy. He actually surprised Heavy, just sits behind there, and now he's got the cart back up for their team. The bear that wasn't has 65%, and he has a sizable Uber advantage, so I'm guessing they should be able to take the second point if bear that wasn't does not get killed.
Yep, once again your Blue Team, the Death of 4-9, setting up a teleporter on their balcony area to help players get to the front faster. Oh, and the Red Spy is coming up behind the medic. Ah, but the soldier spots him out.
And the Heavy, I believe, Heavy sees the sniper, and it looks like it's interesting because Red Team is actually behind them.
Yeah, Blue Team just wrapped right around and still pushing the cart. If they don't back up and kill these players, they might get trapped back here.
And I mean, there's the combo. You gotta take him out, and the Uber's popped. And there's absolutely no one here.
Lines with only 2 players isn't going to be good. Red's going to come right in here. And
I don't get why the combo went in there. They don't have to. And the Uber's popped, and no one is there.
Oh, the Red medic. He popped, but he dropped his Heavy.
I don't get why. Why would you go? You know there's an Uber demo man. I mean, there's an Ubered Heavy in there. Why would you go in there while there's still Uber?
So with that, Red Team had a great advantage, able to come up from behind Blue Team, but the medic dropped. Well, he popped the Uber, but he wasn't able to save anyone, and all the other players just died with the end of the blue Uber.
Yeah, I mean, you know the Heavy is Ubered. Why would you run at the Uber? Don't run at the Uber Heavy, kids. It doesn't work.
Maybe the Heavy was expecting the Red medic to pop, but he just tried to milk it a little bit too much.
Maybe. Basically, it's just communication. Gotta work on that. Anyway, so right now the cart is in there, and I think he's probably gonna die here, unless he can get a couple pipes up. No, he's backing up, and he's gonna have to get some heals from his medic, which he does. So the
red
cart
team's pushing forward a little bit here, but blue team's regrouping behind the shutter door here.
Yep. This is how it usually happens. DeathX trying to take out the sniper. Fails completely at that. Lickety Split doing his job. Taking out snipers. That's what the Domeman's job is. So, right now the cart is being pushed back out again, and this keeps happening. Either team,
So
both
compared
teams.
to last match, where teams are kind of stalemating behind either side of the shutter door, blue team's taking advantageous positionings, like inside of red's area, and they're not punishing them for it.
And the combo! Tyrek and Castle Surprise are taken out, and it's also a complete wipe on the red team. The blue should be able to push fairly far forward, and the engineer actually sets up a
All of red's heavy
teleporter.
classes are dead. They only have a sniper spy and a scout on 10 health.
And the scout is, yeah, super hurt. So they're actually pushing in right now.
This should be a
Combo.
red right here.
The bear that wasn't has an Uber, and the bear that wasn't gets backstabbed by Ice
The
Crystal.
spy gets the stab.
But this cart's going
Even
in.
so, though, this is still around.
Yeah, and the heavy falls in. Always funny. So yeah, I mean, spots are actually doing a lot of work in this round.
Once again, demo and heavy outscoring the medic on the blue team. Great job by them.
Yeah. And I mean, the Demo Man isn't
And just looking
necessarily
at the
supposed to be a
points,
lot.
blue team's about doubling the score of the red players, just showing you how much they rolled that round.
Yeah. So right now it is currently 1-1. G1 has 1. Well, G1 has 1 and they have 1. Anyway, you get what I'm saying. It's 1-1. So they're kind of rolling out
Both
back
teams
out
showing
again.
their stuff. They both have a lot of strength. Each of them showing it in their own round.
Yep. So right now the Ubers are actually are generating about the same rate.
Closer this time, but still, red seems to have a little bit better understanding of how to build that Uber.
Yeah, I think also just the bear that wasn't. I think in some cases he's not healing anyone, so that
Yeah,
he's not
you
getting.
just gotta keep players with them.
Yeah, you just gotta always heal people at the start. And he's not healing anyone right now. Don't get what he's doing. Is he AFK? He was
that's not
taunting. He's taunting.
Maybe a little bit of naivety in Team Fortress here.
I mean, he's probably going to have it, but
He still
still.
has the Uber. But
Now all these people have to wait. They're all waiting for him to go out because he doesn't have the Uber.
And it's not just that, they were waiting for heals. If he would have been healing the whole time, maybe 2 or 3 more players would have had a full buff.
Yeah, and now it's not a good call.
Blue Medic dropped down to about 20 health. He's gonna have to back up, hope to regens that. Oh, but he gets sniped. Red Medic goes down.
So, Bear that wasn't still up, and it looks like Bear that wasn't is currently camping behind that spot. He's gonna be hard to get sniped. He's actually standing in the spot where he could get sniped. And he's just rolling out now. And Bear that wasn't gets taken out by Zigzag.
Shot. Both medics drop to a body shot.
I don't know, and he probably should have popped it in some cases. I know you can't react to a body shot, but still.
Kind of hard positioning. They're trying to take position and then pop the Uber, but the sniper got the body shot.
I love this sniper keeps killing the heavy. It's fun. So, yeah, it looks like cart's being pushed by red. Tyrek, their heavy is taken out, but they actually have a very sizable advantage. The Demo Man and the heavy on the other team have been taken out. And Bear wasn't only starting to generate Ubers, so Castle Surprise is going to have a slight Uber advantage. Very slight. There's Tyrek.
Yeah, as he died faster, he's going to get up faster and be able to build the Uber just a little bit more.
Yep. So now it looks like they're trying to set up defense here. Stutter being overhealed by his medic. And
so Red's got 3 players still pushing the cart, trying to get as much position as they can, but they're dying off to the blue team.
Yep. So, looks like blue is actually getting pushed back.
They might be able to push this back, but with the red combo coming up on the cart pretty quick, we'll see what's going to happen.
Castle Surprise has about 80%, so, red team could push in if they can get this ready. And
they only have 2 players with the medic right now, so see what they can do with this.
We'll see. What are the 2 players?
They're up on top in the balcony with a heavy and sniper.
Castle Surprise game. He's just. Oh god, and
just
there's a spy.
But he's not gonna pop it. Oh, he drops.
You just gotta pop it in that case. I mean, just
He
to
had
get
the
out.
Uber.
Just to get out. So
Yeah,
medic
he should've
play.
won. The players went down.
Medic play not doing so well in this game. So it looks like the blue team, Death Before 9, are going to be pushing this out. And there's a mini sentry. Mini sentries are stupid. I said that already. Anyway, so yeah, they're pushing out. No one except the Pyro here, and the Pyro's not going to stop a heavy.
Pyro should be able to back up right here, but looks like he's going to try to maybe do a little drop down play, catch some players out.
And the scout sees him immediately. He's going to have to retreat now.
Yeah,
Demo Man doing some good spam on the cart. And look at that, the Pyro's pushing out.
Yeah, red team only seems to keep the heavy with their medic, while blue team keeps a good little menagerie of players with the demo and the heavy. So
The heavy.
The red team pushes forward, they just don't have the players to use those Ubers.
Yeah, well, the heavy is good, the heavy is slow. It's very easy to kite an Ubered heavy. Just run around him.
So once again, we find ourselves this little choke at this little 90-degree angle turn.
And there's these sticky bombs. I don't get why this scout...
Oh, the red spy gets the drop on the medic.
Why didn't the scout destroy the sticky bombs? And now Squill has only 3 health. Is he eating a sandwich? Yes, he is.
Yeah, he's eating that sandwich, getting full health again.
The scout was literally like staring at the sticky bombs for a really long time. And Way Cool coming behind the combo.
But with that blue medic dropping, red team has a full advantage here. Let's see if they're able to utilize it.
Way Cool is going to have to get out. And yeah, the blue medic does drop. So Castle Surprise has 100%. Let's take a look at his cam. So he's pushing up with the heavy. It's pretty much just the heavy, so they're probably
slowly starting to push now. See if they pop.
And heavy gets karate, taken out by the engineer, and that is never good. And the medic gets taken down.
He gets dropped with a headshot. Nice snipe by the blue sniper.
Jerry Spring and the UGC Iron are doing work, and it looks like right now Death X, the 2 pick classes, are doing their job, taking out the medics. There's only one. Anyway, you know
yes, both the spies and snipers doing work on both teams.
I mean, even both spies have gotten at least 1 med pick, and both snipers have gotten at least 1 med pick. So these medics are not doing their best in this situation right now.
Yes, it seems like they're just not keeping enough players with them. The players they have with them just aren't spy checking and calling out snipers.
And yeah, I mean, let's see, who is it? Who's their Pyro? Firefly.
The blue team has a teleporter right by the cart, and the red team has... They're holding up on the balcony, so both teams are holding so close to each other, but they're just not pushing into each other.
And yeah, well, DeathX is getting those medic picks, as we've been saying. Sometimes you just gotta take out the teleporters. Teleporters are very important. This is a big map, considering. So now Firefly, we're looking at him, and he sees that spy, so the spy is not gonna get in this time. But Firefly has not been doing much, and I think it might be because the spy is using the spy skull.
Oh, blue team losing a lot of players right now.
Oh, and Firefly, Ice Crystal, and Zigzag all get taken out by 1 pipe.
Both teams are wiping right now, but red still has their medic up, so let's see if they're able to do anything.
Red still has their medic, but blue has their heavy. And yeah, the heavy looks like he's getting spammed out right now. He's going to have to be careful. Let's take a look at the medic. The medic, Castle Surprise, has 8.
Ah, medic dies.
Medic dies? Really? Wow. No, medic doesn't
gets
die.
A quick respawn, though.
Okay, so, Castle Surprise, building up his Uber, he's got about 30% right now, and it looks like they're trying to push in. That is a spy. Oh, and they hear the,
good job catching that spy.
Yeah, so Firefly is doing a good job, I think they wisened up to what the spy has been doing. Like, at the first couple rounds...
drop to that spy, that's not gonna happen anymore.
Yeah, so I can understand why that's happening, you gotta figure that out earlier. Castle Surprise, 70%, so it looks like they're going to be pushing in here.
Pushing in on this left side, going up to take the high ground advantage, and blue team losing a few players.
So now
the medic.
Castle Surprise is a certain thing. If they can push into this point and take it out, then he can just use that Uber on the last point and get like your engineer and your scout on the cart. It's going to go through.
Yeah, so red team's got a good little strategy going on here. Just got the sniper pushing the cart, and the heavy classes taking the high ground.
Yep, which is very good. And so now, yeah, it looks like they are pushing into this high ground area right now, and the spy gets caught. So the spy is going to be taken out. So that's very good play by the Pyro.
On the corner, but they don't see the red players on the high ground. Just catching them now.
So now taking a look at Castle Surprise. The medic looks like when will he pop? And we're just waiting for that right now. The cart's actually being pushed by the blue team. The cart is being pushed by the blue team.
Team's pushing it back a little bit right now. They dropped a few players on red, but I don't know if that's the best idea, as they killed the spy and the sniper, which aren't really heavy classes.
Yep. So, Castle Surprise, he is waiting a while on this. You gotta just try and decide. Oh, yeah, he pops it now.
Oh, he pops right now, yeah.
He got hit by a spam rocket. So now just jump down. Oh, he gets pushed. And now he is
but the
separated.
Blue team popping behind the red team. They're getting a lot of kills here.
And Castle Surprise, he is gonna be killed. He managed to take down the dispenser, but yeah.
The red medic and all the heavy classes go down. The blue team should be able to push off of that.
Zigzag tried to snipe the heavy, but when your aim is bouncing all around like that, it's gonna be hard. So now Barrel has a huge Uber advantage, 100% in right now, and the spy.
Ice getting a nice pick there. Even so, that was a good hold by the blue team. They kited the Uber and pushed right back out when it finished. Got a lot of cleanup kills.
Yep. But now they're probably gonna have to wait for their heavy to respawn, and it's gonna be like 10 seconds.
Yeah, the medic's gonna have to find some players to push with if he wants to use.
I would not be pocketing that sniper. If someone comes in on you, you're dead.
Yeah, he finds the demo on the soldier, so if he needs to push with those 2 classes, there are 2 good classes, but it looks like he's going to wait for the heavy to come back up.
Yeah, I'm guessing. Oh, and yeah, a lot of spam coming in.
On the other hand, red team has all of their players holding on the 2 shutter doors, so it's going to be a really stalematy match right now.
And Castle Surprise, 60% Uber charge. So better than what the blue team is going to have a hard time pushing out of this.
Yeah, they probably don't have enough time to push that Uber advantage, so it's probably going to stalemate with both the Ubers.
Yeah, I mean, 80%. You probably should be pushing out now.
Yeah, but the only problem is if you push out and don't kill the medic, your whole team might get wiped. So
oh, and the spy nearly takes him out, but oh man, better it wasn't. Manages to sneak around and no one notices him.
And the blue medic bear, he got bombed by the red soldier.
Oh, but he's gonna have to pop it. Why doesn't he pop it? Just get out.
Oh yeah.
He did a really good job just sneaking up and staying out of the way, but yeah, a lot of Ubers being popped.
They just got wrapped around by red right there. They didn't even have to pop. They almost wiped the entire blue team without having to force the Uber.
And so now Death X, being healed by the medic, takes out the Devil Man. So Castle Surprise has the Uber charge, and he gets taken out. No, that's Zigzag. So Castle Surprise still has it up. Thought he got taken out.
So red team with the full Uber advantage right here, also with the player advantage, Ubering into
the they Uber in the heavy. And
Heavy goes down. Medic's trying to run away. See if he can survive. Ah, but he runs backwards. His team's gonna have to save him.
Oh, he's not getting saved. And so now it looks like
Soldier with a nice air shot on the blue medic. Nice job by Panty. Then that should be around for.
Yeah, this is around, and the car is getting pushed in. So that was a good game, good round.
Good game by G1.
Whatever. So yeah, it turns out that is the end. 2 out of whatever, 3.
Yeah, 2 out of 3 for the G1 team.
So G1, they do win. I don't know. What do you think about it, Powerpak?
I don't know. I think blue team had some good holes and had some good pushes, but they just didn't seem to take position off of them. They're kind of playing defensively, maybe because they were down players for the majority of the match.
Yeah, and also that Pyro, he did do well in like the last round, but that medic just kept getting backstabbed too much.
Yeah, the red team just, well, it's having some flaws too. Whenever they seem to get advantages, they seem to take a little bit more forward holds, able to get more positioning on the cart.
Yes. Who are you saying wasn't having many people around their medic? Was it red or blue?
It was Bear, the blue medic. He seemed to just be rolling with Squill the whole time. Well, Squill was doing well. I mean, if you only have one player with you, you can only do so much.
And that may be why Squill just got so much points, because if you think about it, he's the only guy.
The only guy getting pocketed by the medic. He gets all the plays, but even so, if you kill 2 people, as compared to the red team just kind of kiting away from you and just wiping the rest of your team, you're not going to be able to do much.
Yeah, so looks like that. G1, they did well. Both teams did good. There still is obviously some things they could work on, but this was a preseason match, so we're not expecting them to be perfect.
Good game overall. Both teams, work a little bit with pushing together and getting some positioning.
Yep. So, this is Klags with Powerpak. Goodbye.